Humphrey Bell, to play a leading Jane. You must pay the price of looking thin and nice. Drink all your fears, face all your guilt, and shame, lest you be judged and we a court you blame.
Oh, Humphrey, he wanted to be slim, right? And to play a certain role, and he took a really bad advice. I mean, he took it badly. I'm not so sure why. Well, let's see what he has to talk because I gave him the right reading, but he completely ignored me. So I know a little bit of him at least. He just will take the easiest and quickest way, right? Hopefully, he'll notice this and give me some points, right? Because I'm almost there. I got three letter of recommendations. I still have hopes. Let's see.
Good even, Mr. Bell. What brings you so late this evening, young sir? Have you come from the playhouse?
Yea, I'm come from playing a duchess in a special performance of Richard II. You know, that play that makes the Queen look bad.
So, Mr. Shakespeare decided to revive his play, did he? I see.
I need you to tell me what to do about my pay. Our seamstress told me she heard Mistress Burbage discoursing how John Crisp is getting paid a full shilling for each performance.
And you feel this is unfair, I take it? I gather Mr. Crisp's pay is greater than yours.
Aye, sir. 'Tis full twice as much coin as they pay me. What I get is barely enough to cover my rent. And my parts are well bigger than his, innit?
And you can fathom no reason for this disparity in pay? He is more experienced, perchance.
What? I've been on the stage since I was a boy, and John's been playing for less than a year. Nay, sir. Mr. Burbage and them other company sharers are paying me less on account of how I'm doing the lady parts.
You mean to say you are being paid less simply because you perform lady roles?
Indeed. John only gets them main parts because he's big and tall, but I'm well better than he is. Critics call my Ophelia the most tantalizingly nubile and tragical performance since Henry Condell's Juliet.
Ah, yes. Having seen Hamlet, I would have to agree with them there. I must own that I, too, found your Ophelia most comely and alluring. Now, let's see what the stars advise. What can be done about you being paid less than players of masculine roles?
Okay, this is interesting. I don't know if he's like just being Humphrey. What I mean by that is he's just a generic representation of a young person who's like who rushes everything in life. That I don't know if what he said was true. Don't believe him that much, but I think I'm gonna give him a rating that matches with what is in his mind. Humphrey should wait. Pay equity will come in time. I still think so. Humphrey can solve his problem by using his romantic allure to seduce a woman. Humphrey should continue to perform his duties and remain quiet about the discrepancy in pay. Don't know if he's gonna like this. I think he's like too young and experienced. I don't know. Humphrey must uncover the truth about what his colleagues are paid. Maybe. Secrets are allowing Humphrey's employer to behave hypocritically. Okay. Humphrey's employers are shrewd businessmen. Alright. Humphrey boss will do evil to others if it means safeguarding his legacy. Humphrey boss' wife is pregnant with a masculine child. His boss can therefore not be sure. What? Okay, letter C is totally insane. Letter B. probably will make him happier than like just wait and see what happens. I'm gonna go with B just because I think it will make him happy. Was uncovered what about his colleagues are paid. Secrets are. Yeah, it's not that bad if he knows why they're getting paid that much. He will have a better understanding. I think you should have actually tried to find out why they are getting paid that much other than just coming to the doctor. I mean, it's way easier to ask people, right? People who are working with you, not the doctor. Anyway.
According to the stars, your employers, the Lord Chamberlain's men, are very wise businessmen.
How do you reckon that? On account of them contriving to pay me less than I deserve?
Precisely so, Mr. Bell, and being so wise, they doubtless deter their hired men from discoursing upon the coin they receive for their labour, perchance to the extent where the men harbour such feelings of shame and suspicion about it, they would more readily show each other their privy parts before they would show their pay.
Aye, 'tis true enough. We oft pull our yardles out when we're jesting about and that. But as for a man's pay, forsooth, 'tis considered most private.
Well, such prudery must end if you and your fellow players are to advance your interests, Mr. Bell. Indeed, methinks that if you were all to begin freely discoursing upon these matters, you will find you are not the only player being paid unjustly. If you do decide to demand more coin from your employers, I advise you to unify with the other hired men and speak as one voice.
Zah! We shall unify and demand them company sharers pay us equal coin for equal playing.
Okay, I think I just did a good thing actually. I don't like Humphrey, to be honest. He's a really annoying young person, like, so stereotypical, but yeah. I had to deal with him with 4 more consultations, and he was a little pleased. Oh, come on. I wonder where he got his notion of unifying from. Dr. Foreman is well ahead of time, ain't it? Yeah, whatever, man. Just give me your recommendation letter, and we're good with each other. I mean, you're really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Well, let's see here. I'm missing Emma. It's been a long time, right? Oh, she was the lady with the husband's dying, right? Oh, I hope she's alright. I don't know. I have to get 5 more recommendation letters. I'm putting my coins on John, Emma, and Humphrey by now, and this mysterious one. I think this is the only way I will finish this game with enough recommendation letters. So let's see if there's hope here, or maybe it will be Lancelot right now, because he's always comes when I want someone nice to lift up my spirit. Let's see.
Hear ye, hear ye! Earl of Essex, foiled in Queen, kidnap, attempt, shocker! Biggest treason fail since Babington plot! Hear ye!
Oh no. Oh no. It's not Lancelot, but this is interesting. Robert de Runes, Earl of Essex, has been arrested for plotting to kidnap the Queen and sell himself as a protector of the realm. Robert is reported to have bribed a company of players to stage a revival of William Shakespeare's King Richard II. As this play invites treasure knows comparison between the weak and the incompetent King Richard and our present sovereign Queen Elizabeth, it was Robert's intention to use it to rouse an angry mob and lead them to the gates of Kensington Palace. Failing to muster sufficient support from the London populace. However, Robert was compelled to return to the Essex house where he was arrested. Oh my god, what a twist! I mean, this guy was totally insane. Let's be honest here. This guy was his mind was somewhere that shouldn't be. But anyway, farewell, Robert. You're a crazy person who had a promising life and threw it all away.
Ah, Miss Black, she is a wife. 'Tis one way to live a life, oft with misfortune and with strife, especially if you be Black's wife.
Okay, yeah, special. Oh, Thomas was really sick. Hopefully, he will not be okay, right? He was really bad. But anyway, let's see what troubles her. Don't see her being so empathetic about Thomas. I can't actually think this. Anyway,
Good day, Mistress Blagg. Pray tell, how did things fare with your gentleman friend, Owen Wood, the Dean of Armagh?
Alas, 'tis all over betwixt me and Dean Wood. I did ask him for a small loan, and he was most insulting about it. We have not spoken since. And I think I know why his ardour for me has cooled, for I did lately learn that he has been bedding half the women in the diocese.
Ah, yes. I too did lately hear of this.
So your stars were very wrong to tell me I had nothing to fear from other women vying for Owen Wood's affections. But this day I am come about my husband. Methinks he is ill, yet he pretends he is not.
Ah, pray describe his symptoms to me.
Well, yesterday I did remark that something was amiss when Molly McDoon and I returned from the playhouse. Well, there was a special performance of Richard II at the Globe. Know you of it? Oh, 'tis the play that makes the Queen look bad.
I know of it.
When I came in the door, there was an awful racket coming from our upstairs rooms. I went to see what the matter was and found my husband tucked up abed, moaning and wailing, and with a monstrous rash all over his face. He told me some nonsense about having been stung by wasps, and that he is merely tired. But I do not believe him.
I see.
I bid you, foreman, tell me true, for I grow ill with worry. Is it grave? Blagg had better not think of dying on me afore he has paid his debts.
Ah, for as his widow, by law, you would inherit them, would you not? But mayhap there is little to worry about. Let us consult the stars and see. What ails Thomas Blagg, the Dean of Rochester?
okay, that one is quite sad. He told me to not tell things to Alice. Okay, melancholy. A disease characterized by much woe and a preference for remaining a bed. Okay. Swelling the cods. What? What? Erysipelas. I don't know how to pronounce this. A disease characterized by bodily pain, redness on the nose and cheeks. So I can only say he's ill, right? But I can lie about the correct disease. It is characterized by much woe and a preference for remaining bad. Don't recall what was his problem. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one suggests the possibility of death. Okay. If I think okay, I'm probably not get a recommendation letter from her. Should I tell her or not? Thomas told me to not tell the truth for her. But is this the right idea? I mean, he can end up one day dead, like suddenly he's gone. And I mean, I think even her can have some feelings for him when he's almost done. I don't know. I know that he's sad to not tell her, But I mean, if I was with a terminal illness, I would like want to spend most time with the people that I like. It's a really tough decision. If you put yourself into the other person's role, I think I'm gonna tell her the truth. I mean, I don't see the downsides of it. Let's go, let's go. I think at least she can, like, give him some attention. I don't know, treat him well at least. Now, let's see.
Alas, I am afeard your husband is ill with a disease known as erysipelas. He is in grave danger. Indeed, his case is advanced and beyond treatment. There is nothing to be done now, but prepare yourself for his death, Mistress Blagg. Madam? Alice? Come, Alice, I will find you a chair.
Nay, I must not tarry. I am meeting Mistress McDoon at the Bear for a quiet one. Good day, Foreman.
But Alice...
Okay, she's in shock. I don't know if Thomas intended to tell her at some moment. But I mean, just like waiting for her death without saying to other people, and when you know you're gonna die, I think that's a little bit of a bad decision. Anyway, I already done my decision. And that's it. Let's move forward. She has one more consultation. Okay. Probably this won't be a happy consultation. Anyway, let's try to get positive or something. I don't know.
Hear ye, hear ye! Traitor loses head after losing mind. Earl of Essex gets the chop for treason. Hear ye!
On this day, the 25th day of February, in the year of our Lord 1601, Robert the Earl of Essex was executed for treason. The execution follows yesterday's trial at which he was found guilty of leading a failed plot against the realm. Formerly favorite of both Her Majesty and the London public, the Earl's surprising betrayal of the Queen and country has shocked the nation. Goodbye, Robert. I mean, what can I say? This guy is completely insane. I already said that. I don't know if he deserved a execution, probably not. He just had to work on his mind a little bit, just a little bit. It would help him. Probably his success totally made him do this. Like, his success destroyed his mind. I don't know. This guy's completely crazy. Anyways,